Hey, I'm Lauren Estes, and I'm with the Cullman Tribune. I want to read with you one of my favorite stories of all time, and she is the OG princess. This is Cinderella. So thanks for joining me tonight. Once upon a time, there lived a lovely girl named Cinderella. She was kind and cheerful, but her life was very hard. Her cruel stepmother, Lady Tremaine, and her stepsisters, Anastasia and Drizella, filled her days with chores of every kind, and all without a please or thank you. They kept her dressed in rags and forced her to sleep in a cold attic room. One day, Cinderella's life changed when an invitation from the palace was delivered. There was to be a great ball held in honor of the prince, and every eligible maiden in the land was to attend. "Why, that means I can go too," exclaimed Cinderella. "Well, I have no reason why you can't go," her stepmother replied, "if you get all of your work done and if you find something suitable to wear." "Oh, I'm sure I can," Cinderella said. Cinderella hurried to her attic room and opened an old trunk. Inside it was a long pink gown that had belonged to her mother. "It's a little old-fashioned," she said to her animal friends, "but I'll fix that." Suddenly, a nagging voice from downstairs, "Cinderella, I guess my dress will have to wait," she said with a sigh. Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters did everything they could to keep her busy for the rest of the day. There was not a floor that she wasn't made to polish or an object she wasn't made to dust. She was even forced to redo chores she had already done. Fortunately for Cinderella, she had made good friends with the mice who had shared the attic with her. While she worked, they scurried about the house looking for old beads and tossed away sashes so they could turn the old dress into a lovely, fashionable gown for her. After the long day, Cinderella climbed the stairs to the room. Imagine her surprise when she opened the door and found the newly designed dress. She quickly slipped it on and hurried to catch her stepmother as they left for the ball. Her stepsisters were jealous as they saw her. "Why, those are my beads," Drizella cried, ripping a necklace from Cinderella's neck, even though her stepsister had thrown those beads away that very morning. "And that's my sash," screeched Anastasia, yanking the old ribbon from the Cinderella's waist. In the rage, they tore her dress to shreds and then they left for the ball. Heartbroken, Cinderella ran, sobbing in the garden, but all of a sudden, her fairy godmother appeared beside her. "Dry those tears," she said. "You can't go to the ball looking like that." With a wave of her magic wand, she transformed Cinderella's rags into a gown so fine and silvery blue it shimmered in the moonlight. And along with that, 2 dainty glass slippers appeared on Cinderella's feet. On the stroke of 12, her fairy godmother warned that the spell will be broken and everything will be as it was. Without a doubt, Cinderella was far the loveliest girl that the prince had ever seen. And from that moment she arrived at the ball, he never left her side. They danced in every room. They strolled in the moonlight, and before Cinderella knew it, the palace was striking 12. Remember her fairy godmother's warning, she dashed off before the prince could even ask her name, so fast, in fact, that she left one of her glass slippers behind. As soon as the prince found the slipper, he swore he'd marry no other girl than the one who fit it. A search declared throughout the kingdom, and though the stepmother and stepsisters did everything they could to stop it, the prince soon found his true love, and Cinderella found hers. Together, they lived happily ever after. Thank you for joining me tonight to hear Cinderella. Y'all have a happy night with your family and sweet dreams.